for 1,500 military research and procurement programs in fiscal year 2025 that the president didn't seek, according to a previously unpublicized database analyzed by whatever. There's all these related projects that they're funding that no one even asked for. Like you.
That man.
Oh wait, this disappeared.
Tie is awful.
Where did? Oh, let me have a look at what this says. Okay, well this.
Why don't you just refresh?
Fine. Genius. Okay. Defense spending bills see another surge in unrequested items. I love this so much. America is the best like military dictatorship I've ever seen in my life. Where like, they've already got the biggest defense budget in the world.
His suit's awful.
I think
is so long.
He's just a fat guy.
Well, you should get a better suit.
I think there's a limit.
Time.
There's a limit to what suits can do. This one's already doing.
Derek Guy says that if you're a larger man, you should wear higher pants.
Oh yeah, I think that's true. You should definitely wear higher pants. But I think the suit jacket has like a decent amount of padding in the shoulders.
Not body shaming. I'm shaming his dress code.
Yeah, you can look beautiful if you look like this man. He's missing fingers. He's a veteran.
Oh what? No, he's not.
No, he's
like that.
Yeah, he's doing this. Anyway, greatest military dictatorship in the world because they've got the craziest military budget. Like so much more than the second highest. Like they're carrying the world in terms of like paying for people to people. But like even the kind of like the stuff that the government will agree to under this budget is already there. Like the military's like we want new planes to like blow up schools in the Middle East, and then the government's like, yeah, sure. And then randomly they will just give extra money for stuff that no one asked for. Just I don't know.
Does it specify what they are?
So they've added over $38 billion for 1,500 military research and procurement programs in fiscal year 2025 that the president didn't seek, according to a previously unpublicized database analyzed by whatever. There's all these related projects that they're funding that no one even asked for. Like usually, like the funny thing is you don't. Oh, we got a wasp. We got a wasp in here. No, don't bat away the wasp. You're psycho.
Where'd it go?
Leave him.
Can you guys see that?
It's not a wasp. It's like a giant ant. You know what I mean? Like usually you got the Pentagon is going to come to the government and say we need this money, and like you government say yes or no, but they're doing so much more. It's absolutely brilliant.
Oh, it's funny because I think like they talk about it a lot on Radio War Nerd and stuff like that. About like there was a good episode a while back about procurement. I don't know how to say that word. And they were just talking about how like the military apparently they say what they want. And it's all about like slimming down the budget because the military is way too big, and with that there are now, like you don't want aircrafts and stuff like that. Those are stupid for actual military strategies now. Right. Drones and missiles are what you need, but the government doesn't want to buy those things because they're too cheap. They want to buy the biggest, stupidest things with the biggest technology in the world to give tons of money to the contractors, to Boeing and all that stuff. And they were talking about these really, really stupid purchases which were being done that were just worse. We need to get rid of this guy.
Why are you here? What do you want? I want to see if I can send chat a picture of what we're dealing with.
The creepy looking thing.
It's not a wasp.
It's not a wasp.
Maybe they can identify it. I think it's just like a flying ant. Or
but
something.
One of these examples of they keep replacing like old planes and old things that work. They replace them with that doesn't work. And one of the examples they mentioned on Radio War Nerd was a refueling plane.
Oh, I love that. The refuels
and the
in midair.
Refueling plane, the way, so it's meant to refuel a jet in the air. And the old way that it did it was that there was like a hose coming out the back and there was a man standing there.
On the plane?
Huh?
Standing on the wing of the plane?
No, standing at the back of the bay as it's open. He's standing there and he just can steer it. He can steer the hose like this depending on what the plane is doing. But the new way that they've got it, this new, better, cool way of doing it is that the guy sits at the front of the plane and he now looks at it on a screen. And it doesn't work.
So wait, what is that meant to do? That's meant to make
you adjust as the plane, because you're refueling in midair. As the planes go out of alignment with each other, you need to change the hose. And rather than the old way of just a guy's being there and just looking at the plane, now you spend a ton of money on screens and all these fancy contraptions to control it, and it just doesn't work. It's worse. They've bought it and they're rolling it out.
That's so nuts. Well, I assume the kind of what they talk about, like with the way they do procurement, it's kind of it pushes more with China because that's the way you can justify the big ticket items.
Yeah.
Because like you don't need this stuff if you're fighting against like farmers in the Middle East.
No.
Or something. The only way you can justify it is if you have like a rival that you're trying to outcompete in defense expenditure.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to show you guys this bug. Which one looks better? I think this one actually makes
Yeah.
it look better.
That's not me, do the silly face.
This is what we're dealing with. So it loves the stream. It is literally just sitting here during the stream. So we're gonna leave her there. Oh, he's got Cleaty's little feet. Why does he love the stream so much? Anyway, we got a long bug. We're long bugging up in here. Yeah, I just don't understand. It's awesome though. It seems like
the money's not actually about like having a functional military.
No.
Because
Well,
war is no longer about actually winning either. It's just money laundering.
Yeah.
It's just transferring.
throwing out the old and getting contracts for the new stuff.
It's a transfer of public money to private hands.
Mhm.
Is all it is.
I mean, it just has the added bonus of like also like people,
Yeah.
which is much worse than any other kind of
While
money
you're at it,
laundering.
we can some enemies and create destabilization.
And yeah, but it also like creates contracts for other kinds of people, like anyone who builds stuff. If you want to do rebuilding in the Middle East and just like contracts for like oil exploration and all these other industries. It's a jobs program.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's terrifying. I wish they were laundering money in a different way.
But then also, it's funny that they're doing all this stuff while Trump and JD Vance and Elon Musk, all they're talking about is government efficiency. That's the big talking point right now. Government efficiency. It's like they're buying shit they don't want.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so good that no one asked for, and it's such a crazy amount of money. Like, what did they say? $39 billion?
$38 billion.
$38 billion.
I'll tell you, part of that probably went to buying this man's tie. There's so much
a long
fabric
tie.
in
There's
that
a lot
tie.
of material in this tie. He's a long boy. He's about as long as the bug that we have. If we line it up with the screen, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah. I don't know. This is so sad. Obviously, the DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency that Trump's going to head, is going to make recommendations to cut taxes for rich people and cut welfare.
Cut welfare.
Yeah.
So we can put more money in defense.
This grift is going to stay intact.
Of course it will.
I think it's so cool. Like, I think it would be an awesome thing to be in any part of like the military industrial complex in America, because you'll get just the best kickbacks. Like, what kind of industry gets this kind of money?
The stupid thing I always find as well is doesn't Musk get so much of his money through like government contracts?
Yeah.
The Star that he's doing.
But that's efficiency.
Yeah.
That's a very efficient use of money.
That's true. It's
he bought Twitter.
Yeah.
That's very useful. It's very useful use of Tesla stock.